Hello guys and welcome back to Earl Sports Bets. I'm Timothy Earl, and today we're going to be breaking down this 10-game NBA slate for March 17th, 2021. It's St. Patrick's Day. Do you know what that means? We have to bring you some green money moves. I tried. But we got a 10-game slate tonight, 5 official bets for today's slate. And hopefully our picks tonight can go the same as they have the last 2 nights. How about another 3-0 night last night? No losses, all wins from the Pelicans, Bulls, and the Hawks. Really bumping us up now. We're now 207, 177, and 3 in NBA this season. 30 games over now. And we're really starting to work towards that 60% mark, which would be about a professional level of doing this. So 2 really good nights in a row. Hopefully St. Patrick's Day can bring us some green, and we'll go ahead and make some more money today with our bets. Before we go ahead and jump into all of it, if you guys are new to the channel, please leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new. Follow all of our socials. Link to those will be in the description below, along with our merch, which also will be in the description below. We have shirts, we have sweatshirts, stickers, masks, phone cases, all that good stuff. And then the final thing that will be in the description below will be the channel of picks and parlays. Nick is going to be on there tonight, breaking down some hockey. So go ahead and check that out tonight. Go ahead and just show them some support as well. Tell them that you come from us. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this 10-game slate. We get to start off with the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Minus 220 for the Bucks, plus 190 for the Sixers. 8.5 point spread on this one. Joel Embiid is out. I believe he's going to be out. He had an MRI on Saturday that revealed no structural damage to his ACL or meniscus in his left knee, but is still expected to miss about 2 weeks with a bone bruise. So that's going to be the update on Joel Embiid. So we won't see him for a while, which would explain why there's such a big gap in the spread. But in terms of betting this one, over-under, we're going to go under. Oh, shoot, no, over, sorry. I was thinking of a different game. We're going to, just because Milwaukee has the best offense in the league, and now with no Joel Embiid, it should be a lot easier for them to score. Plus, 76ers are a decently scoring team as well, so I do see this one being able to go over tonight. And then in terms of betting this one, we have the Milwaukee Bucks winning this game by 9 points. So it creates 3.5 points of value. It's going to be our worst valued bet on the slate, but it's going to be one of our official bets nonetheless. We're grabbing the Milwaukee Bucks to beat the 76ers tonight. Next up, we get the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Indiana Pacers. Bringing up the injuries. There it is. Kevin Durant still out. TJ Warren still out. Blake Griffin still out. Other than that, everybody else should be in and good to go. Minus 156 for the Nets. Plus 136 for the Pacers. 3-point spread on this one. Over-under of 234.5. I'm going to go under. I feel like this one, even though the Brooklyn Nets have the best offense in the league, I feel like this one's just one that's going to be going under. Indiana's a pretty good defensive team. I think they're going to be able to hold them down. And it should be a lower scoring game in this one. As for betting this one, we're not really too interested in it. We only have the Nets winning by 5.7 points. Only a 2.7 value. Oh, sorry, 2.2 value. No, 2.7 now because when we were first doing this, it was a 3.5 spread. Now it's a 3-point spread, so it is going in the way of Indiana. So, but it's still only a 2.7 value bet. Not going to be interested in going after it. we're betting on half the games on the slate. This one's just not going to be one of them. Next up, we get the Toronto Raptors taking on the Detroit Pistons. Fred VanVleet is questionable for this game, nope, he's doubtful. Never mind. And then Siakam has been cleared to practice with the Raptors on Tuesday night. It is questionable for Wednesday's game, so he's actually questionable. So we could possibly get Pascal Siakam back. Obviously, keep an eye on this. OG's still out. Diallo is still out for Detroit. So obviously, keep an eye out on the injuries for before the game. Right now, it's -160 for the Raptors, +140 for the Pistons. 3.5 point spread, over under of 215.5. And we're going to go out on a limb and say that Pascal Siakam will be in. So we'll go ahead and go over on this one. Raptors have been trending over, even without VanVleet and Siakam. Just less defense is played. So even with Siakam in, that'll just create more opportunities for them to score points. And we're just going to be able to hopefully be able to get the over in this one. It's only 108 points per team, so I think that could happen. And then in terms of betting this one, this is another one that we're going to stay away from. We have the Toronto Raptors winning this game by 5.9 points. Only 2.4 points of value. So just not going to be too interested in going after this one. We have other games that we're going to be betting on, so we're going to go ahead and pass on this one. Next up, we get the Washington Wizards taking on the Sacramento Kings. -130 for the Wizards, +110 for the Kings. 2 points around this one. Over under of 248. That is a high number. We're going to go under on this one. That's just really, really high, even with these two high-paced teams. I mean, it could very well go over, but we're going to go under on this one. I don't think they're going to be able to clear that many points. Bagley is out, Bryant's still out, and Ish is still out. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go. And then in terms of betting this one, we are going to be interested in going after the Washington Wizards for this one, -2. We have them winning by 9 points. It creates 7 points of value. It's going to be our second best bet on the day. So we're going to be going after the Washington Wizards today against the Sacramento Kings. Did my computer just freeze? My computer just froze. Hopefully you heard Washington Wizards -2. My computer froze for a minute, but it should be good now. Next up, we get the Houston Rockets versus the Golden State Warriors. It's going to be a big spread game. Christian Wood is questionable. Oladipo questionable. Wall is out. Gordon is out. House is questionable. Other than that, everybody else is good, but that's a lot of injuries in this one. Golden State -850, +610 for the Rockets. -12.5 spread. That one's a little bit wide, but over under of 229. I'm going to go under. Houston Rockets aren't really scoring that good right now, so I feel like both teams would have to be in it. And with the spread this big, they're counting a blowout. If it's a blowout, I don't see the Rockets being high scoring along with the Warriors. I just see the Warriors being decently scoring and the Rockets sucking. As for betting this game, we're not going to. Normally, when a game is over 12 points, I normally don't bet on it just because it's just way too much it's just, I feel like there's no value in getting at it because most of the time it's a really good team versus a team that I have no faith in betting in. We have the Golden State Warriors winning this game by 14.5. So it would create 2-point value on it, but I'm just not interested in going after this Golden State Warriors team. Not a spot I want to go. So we're going to go ahead and fade this game and then move on to the next one, which the next one we get is the Boston Celtics taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. How appropriate, Boston playing on St. Patrick's Day. Andre Drummond is out. Other than that, everybody else is in. Minus 370 for the Celtics, plus 300 for the Cavs. 8.5 point spread. Over under 213.5. We're going over. I feel like both these teams can they'll be able to score. And 213 is a very, very low line for these two teams, so I'm going to go over on this one. As for betting this one, this is going to be probably our worst value pick all day. Value play out of the entire slate. We have the Boston Celtics winning by 9.5 points. Creates a 1 value on the Celtics. Not going after this game. Another fade for us. Just not going to be interested in going after a spread like that. Even though St. Patrick's Day and Boston could go well together, not going to be interested in going after that one. Next up, we get the Chicago Bulls taking on the San Antonio Spurs. DeMar DeRozan is out. LaMarcus Aldridge is out. Other than that, everybody is healthy and good to go. Minus 121 for the Bulls, plus 101 for the Spurs. 1.5 point spread. Over under 223. We're going to go under on this one. Spurs have just been struggling scoring lately, especially without DeMar DeRozan. And I don't see this one being able to be close enough for it to be to get to the over. Because we're grabbing the Chicago Bulls minus 1.5. We have them winning this game by 9.5 points. They are our favorite play on the slate. An 8 value on the spread on that one. Chicago Bulls are just playing really good lately, and San Antonio is struggling with injuries. So we're gonna go Chicago Bulls on this one, minus 1.5 as our best bet on the slate. 3 games to go. Next up, we get the Miami Heat taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson Jr. is out. Other than that, everybody is healthy, which is good to see. I always like to see full rosters going up against each other in these games. Over under of 219.5. We're going to go under. Both these teams are low-scoring teams anyway, so we do want to go under on it. And then in terms of betting this game, it's a pick 'em. I'm alright with that. It's actually gone in the value of the Memphis Grizzlies, which we have the Memphis Grizzlies winning this game by 4.8 points, creating 4.8 points of value. I don't know why I said that. It's whatever. But we do have the Memphis Grizzlies winning this game, so gotta go ahead and take them at the pick'em as our 4th play of the day. 2 games left. We get the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Denver Nuggets. Nuggets get to see LaMelo Ball for the first time, so that one should be cool. This one is in Denver. Minus 250 for the Nuggets, plus 210 for the Hornets. 6.5 point spread. 228 over under. I'm going over on this one. Charlotte has been able to score the ball lately, and Denver is one of the better offenses in the league. So I do think this one could go over. Monte Morris, Harris are both out tonight. Other than that, everybody else should be in and ready to go. And in terms of betting this game, we do like the Denver Nuggets minus 6.5. We have them winning by 10.5. Creates a 4-point value on this bet. So we're going to be going after the Denver Nuggets in tonight's game. Final game of the day, we get the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams look to be fully healthy. Serge Ibaka is questionable. Pat Bev is out. But other than that, all the starters are good to go. Minus 129 for the Clippers, plus 109 for the Mavs. 2-point spread on that one. Over under 226. We're going to go over on this one. I feel like these two teams are going to be scoring high tonight. Both teams are going to want to go out there and try to win. Mavericks are on a good streak right now. Clippers have been meh, but they have been getting the job done. Besides a couple nights ago when they lost to the Pelicans. But in terms of betting this one, we're just going to watch this game. We have the Clippers winning this game by 5.4, only a 3.4 value, so we're not going to be too interested in going after this one. It's just not going to be one of the 5 games we're betting on, but it'll be a fun game to watch these 2 playoff competitors go at it. But that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to like. All of our bets are to that side. Obviously, fix Nuggets are now a 6.5. Grizzlies are our money line. Wizards are 2. And then that should be it. Yes. But that's going to do it. Check out all of our socials. Links to those in the description below. And we're going to... And until next time, let's make some money.